Hello, my name is Andrew Johannes, and I am your son or daughter's world history teacher. I'm going to walk through the course with you. I'm going to share my screen out so that you can see what I'm talking about, and I'm going to kind of give you the description of the class. So this is the 10th year that I've been at LT, my 17th year teaching. I teach both economics and world history at both campuses. I am the sponsor of Model UN, as well as the curriculum coordinator for world history. If you ever need to contact me, you can email me at ajohannes@lths.net. This class is basically designed to teach the kids about the ancient world all the way through the modern. And so we're going to be looking at how world history has evolved, but at the same time, there's some common threads. You can see the course description with the syllabus that I have linked on my homepage. We will cover 4 units each semester. So for this semester, we'll be covering civilizations and what are the characteristics of those civilizations, world religions, government, and economic exchanges. Next semester, we will cover revolutions in thought, then political revolutions, global conflicts, and then social responsibility. And that is more about how wars and genocides can lead to people being upstanders and fighting against those particular things. This course has 5 standards that we will be assessing students throughout the year. So they are explaining historical sources, identifying key historical persons, places, events, and ideas. That's more of the content. Developing a claim using evidence, identifying cause and effects of events, and to connect history with the modern day. First semester, we'll be assessing skills 1, 2, and 3, and in second semester, we'll be assessing 2, 4, and 5. On my Canvas page, students will be able to find a weekly calendar to determine what we will be doing for the week. I will have the 3 days listed, the Lion Day, and then the 2 blue days that I have for world history. I will have the learning target, which is kind of what the goal of the day will be. And then I include on the right-hand column the links to documents that they're going to need, the notes, any kind of handouts, and I also then list the homework for the week. And so that gives them the opportunity to see what they're going to have done during that week. And so they have the entire week to get that finished. Typically, it's going to be 1 or 2 things. The structure of this class, basically, on my Canvas page, there is a class link. They'll click on that. We'll go through some material, which I will create through a PowerPoint. I'll share that with them that they can access and they can follow along. I will also share my screen, similar to what I'm doing right now. I typically lecture for 5 to 10 minutes, talk about the content, and then we break off and then they'll do some activities. I monitor the students' progress through these activities by sharing a Google Doc with them, and they type on that as they are meeting with the people in their groups. I can also hop in to the groups to monitor progress. The 75 minutes, I believe, is a long time for a student to be in front of a computer, so I offer a break, usually about a halfway point, just for the students to get up, take a little break, maybe get a snack, whatever that is. The students will be then expected to complete assignments, review questions, quizzes, whatever we have going on for that week, and that will be submitted via Canvas. There are basically 3 types of assessments. We have practice, that's the practice questions, the stuff that we do in class. It's kind of for them to learn the material. We'll have quizzes. Each unit will have a quiz. The quiz will cover the content. It's all multiple choice and it'll be done through Canvas. And then the second part of a unit will be projects, and students will demonstrate their understanding of the material through projects, and it'll be a presentation. It might be a written or a Socratic seminar where we have a discussion that the students will lead. I offer retakes and revisions, so if students are not happy with the results of their score, of their assessment, then we can arrange for them to retake or revise the projects as we go along. So our grading for world history is point-based. It's 0 to 100 that will calculate that. There'll be two types of grades that they will be graded on, the project and the quizzes. The practice or the homework is not going to be counted toward their final grade. So as we see the assessments, each assessment is worth 10 points. And so we have assigned a value of that. So if the student gets an A, it's 10 points, B is 8, and you can see the rest. If a student has not completed that, an M will be placed in that, indicating that they need to complete that assignment. After 2 weeks, and they haven't completed that, then can go in as a 0. The skills are what we are assessing, and we have rubrics. I have posted the rubrics on my Canvas page, so you can review that. The last thing I'll say about grading is that LT has implemented some new grading practices, and so these are those practices which world history will be incorporating into the class. There'll be no extra credit. M's will be placed for late work or missing. Attendance does not impact the grade. There is no group grades, no curving, and formative assessments, also known as practice, will not count toward the final grade. So I want to say thank you for your understanding. This year is not what we all envisioned, but I think together we can work together to make this the best possible outcome for the students. I look forward to working with you, and welcome to LT.